Hey guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for KonoSuba Season 3, Episode 3. Last episode, we had Kazuma and the group going to visit the princess, and she wanted stories of their heroic travels and wondering how they defeated this Mitsururi, or however you say it, the guy that she seems to idolize, and I mean, a lot of them were like, "Ooh, he's so pretty" and stuff like that. How'd you beat him? Can I see your player card? And like, it was just a mess, and he couldn't show him that. And basically, I think the princess learned a valuable lesson, ended up liking him in the end, and then dragging him into the teleport and brought him to the castle. Now he's separated from the group. I talked last episode about wondering if they're going to go and teleport the rest of them there, or is it just going to be Kazuma? Is this going to be a split episode, or is this going to be like just Kazuma and the princess and whatever goes on there, and we're just not going to have the other characters in this episode? Which I think it's been quite a few episodes. Like, when was the last time we didn't have that like whole party just in an episode? If that's the case, but it's also possible that we jump between the two areas too. We could see what those three are doing on their own: Aqua, Megumin, and Darkness, and then like jump back and forth. I don't know. We're gonna have to watch the episode to find out, though. So we are gonna start here, guys. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now. Uh oh. Uh oh. Embarrassingly, what? You must not. This is one of the stories that's not fit for hearing. Hmm. He's no good at all. All right. To be fair, Kazuma's had some insane adventures, and most of them probably are not fit for kids. I like the song. Man, I am coming off the hype of Doctor Stone Season 3, Episode 3. If you guys have seen the show, you know what I'm talking about, but oh my god. All I can think about is that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm like very distracted. Mind-blowing episode. I loved it. At least to me. I loved it. So great. If you haven't seen Doctor Stone, I highly recommend it. It might be one of my favorite shows in recent years that I've watched. Eris pads her chest. Mm-mm. Rain. As long as you're a welcomed guest, it means they're not stealing you. Oh. What is she being told? Oh. Okay. I wonder how they'll take that. And now we're back, okay. Ah, school. Open a school? Interesting. Oh, uh-oh. Oh no, is he gonna have to fight? Is this happening frequently, then, I wonder? I wonder if we're ever gonna get to the point... Okay, so he didn't fight. That's scary. I wonder if we're ever gonna get to the Devil King. They probably don't even care. He's gonna get back and they're gonna be like, you were gone? No. She has an older brother. Older brother. Oh no. Does he want to be called Onisama? Or... Oh my god. Damn it, Kazuma. Control yourself. I decided to stay at the castle, oh god. I feel like every anime character at some point just wants to be called Big Brother. I don't like that statue at all. Go away. Get it out of here. Throw it out the window. Doesn't even know the name. Is that not her name either? Or of course he knows the woman's name, right? Oh. Oh my god, she's calling him that normally now? Oh no. Even the maid's like, fuck this. Oh my god. Damn it, Kazuma. You get put on a list for that shit in our world. He's lucky it's in this world. Oh, cookies. I want cookies. So she's more restrained and quiet because people, like, obey her every order, kind of thing. I guess that would be kind of difficult, thinking that people are only doing things with you because you tell them to, because of your royalty. Your status, I guess, is a better way to put it. Kazuma. It's like she's at a fair and won a prize. She doesn't want to trouble the royal guards, is that why? She doesn't? Or she just doesn't want an escort. Oh. What was that one? KonoSuba. I don't want to wake up to that every morning. It's just the same morning routine. I have the same morning routine, so I get it. And he calls him Sebastian again. Of course. A week. Oh, is it gonna be someone else? Oh my god, it's gonna be like Rain or something. Or, who's the other one? Do we have her name? Not Mary. Oh my god, what are you doing? Oh my god, no, it's gonna be Iris, and he's gonna have to say I'm not a perv. Oh, it's darkness. Okay. Oh my god. Is there nothing on underneath? Oh, it's got his underwear. Okay. Well. That was a coincidence. Okay, so they did miss him. You're confusing the issue. Look at the music transition, too. It just keeps going from, like, this sweet to chaotic. Tell her no. Oh, yep. Bye, Kazuma. Oh. Oh. Rest in peace. Oh, why is it moving? Is she moving it, or... She's just flapping it everywhere. Oh, man. Oh my god. Oh. Uh-oh. Al Derp. Oh, this guy. Okay, I didn't recognize him. Just the name Al Derp. Oh, the first prince. Oh god. What are you doing? Are they trying to soil her in a way of, like... make it so they don't want her? I don't know. Ah! Yep. Someone gonna come talk to him. Yep, yep. Oh no, Aqua's doing tricks, isn't she? Yep. Does she have a subclass in Bard? Claire. Did we get that last episode? I didn't notice. Maybe. Probably refreshing. uh... She gets quite a lot of pleasure from it. La Latina. Hmm. Can you imagine her being a thief? Oh, a Robin Hood type. Yeah. What? Why is he so shocked by that? What? Darkness! Is he finding a reason to stay? This is his excuse to stay, isn't it? Leave it to Kazuma to have no problem taking down this person who is stealing from these shitty rich people. Oh. Eventually catch this guy. They're calling him Unremarkable Lad. I didn't realize they had their other outfits on, the ones from last episode. Nice. Oh. You're not staying here. Good job. Well. Oh no, he's gonna stay with this guy. Look at this mansion. Alright. Cool. That was a fun episode. I'm glad our other characters did come back in. Because halfway through that episode, I was like... I think around the time where it started to, like, repeat the day, you know, where we had... This outro is ridiculous. Are these the actual voice actors singing this, though? One of you guys are gonna have to let me know. That's actually kind of interesting. But yeah, around the time that Kazuma woke up in the bed again, did the whole Sebastian bit again, it was funny, but I was like, okay, I kind of miss our other characters and all that. But that was like right around the time when, that's like right when they showed up, right? He woke up, the butler came in and did his thing, and then he was expecting the maid to show up, and that's when his party showed up, so... I felt like they paced the episode very good in that regard. Like, right as soon as I was like, alright, let's move this along, they did. So, cool. Alright. Let's, that is it, guys, for episode 3, and I'm gonna read this message here. So, I'm touching you on purpose. I'm touching you on purpose. Oh, Devil King, it's been a while. This is your loyal servant writing, the growth chimera Sylvia. The climate here is wonderful. It's almost like being on a long vacation. Thinking back, I worked nonstop without taking any breaks. Maybe I was desperate to live up to people's expectations. No. I think I didn't want to be outdone by the men around me. I may have been too headstrong for my own good. From a house aside the bubbling waters of the river Styx, with love touching you on purpose, Sylvia. Alrighty. That was good. I love these little messages at the end of these. I wonder what they're gonna do, because they've gone through the 3 generals now, right? I don't think there's any more. So I wonder what they're gonna do with those messages. Are they gonna repeat some of them? Are they gonna do some from other characters in other like contexts? I don't know, but I know a lot of this episode was about like comedy and just funny stuff with Kazuma and Iris and everything. But I did like the mention of Iris being more restrained because people just do whatever she says. So she's a little more quiet. She whispers things to her guards and everything because she doesn't want to burden people with the obligation of feeling like they have to do the things that she says, right? So, but if the guards say it, people feel more apt to like turn it down, maybe, if they're talking to a guard rather than directly to Iris, potentially. That's kind of the vibes I got. So, but that's interesting. And she also had that mention of enjoying Kazuma's company because he doesn't hold back. He doesn't treat her like she's different. And you see that a lot in TV shows with characters that are of royal bloodline or just nobility or just a higher standing, where people will treat them differently all the time no matter what, and they really appreciate it when that's not the case, right? So I liked those little moments in this episode. We also have the Devil King army attacking here too, which is pretty crazy that even the capital where this royal family is being like attacked. I'd really like to meet the Devil King. And, you know, there's been the long time running theories. I think most people have the theories that the Devil King could be someone that's been reincarnated in this world, just like Kazuma is. And if so, like, what's his goal? Why does he want to be so evil in this world? What is he trying to, like, if he's trying to take over territories and stuff, like, what's his goals? Like, does he just want to rule this whole world? Or what? Like, I wonder what it's going to be, if that's even the case, or it could just be an evil monster that just enjoys killing or something. I don't know. But yeah, we had the attacks happening here. I wonder if, and they're staying around longer for this noble thief and everything. So I wonder if we'll keep going with this and stay in the capital and end up having to like fight off one of the Devil King's forces, and maybe that's how the season wraps up. It's also the dragon in the opening, which could be the end as well. Which I don't know if the dragon has any ties to the Devil King's forces. Is it a sentient dragon? Is it like one of the generals? Is it not sentient and it's just one of their things, or is it just a force of nature in this world and not tied to any kind of like military body or any kind of group? Maybe it's its own thing. I don't know. Or maybe it's a stylized thing for the opening. We never actually see it. That's a possibility too. So we'll see. But that was interesting. Kazuma was there a week. There were some funny moments, but obviously there's the whole like, it's a different culture in Japan with the whole like wanting to be called Big Brother. It's like kind of weird to me because like I don't, at least in the US, or I shouldn't say everyone in the US is like that, but I've never been one to want like a little sister that calls me Big Brother or something. I don't know, to me it's a little weird. Especially if it's not my actual sibling, right? Like, it's kind of weird when these characters always want these little girls to call them Big Brother. And especially in Kazuma's case, where, like, sometimes it's more innocent and I can appreciate it more, especially someone that's, like, an only child and has always wanted a sibling to, like, look after. And sometimes, I will say, not like, having a little sister to say, call me Big Brother or whatever, but I have, like, seen the whole, like, older brother thing of, like, in, like, live action TV shows of like you're protecting your like younger brother or something and stuff like that. And I have like thought about that as being I'm the younger sibling, right? I have an older sister. I've always kind of wanted like a younger brother or someone to kind of protect, right? And I've always wondered if I messed up a little bit, like with even though my sister's older than me, I never really like felt like I had that like protective role, right? Like I never really had that moment where I had to like protect my sister from something. But then you see it in TV shows, and it's like, oh, should I have? Have I failed as a brother? You know, and stuff like that. But yeah, so I guess maybe it's similar to that. It's just with especially with Kazuma, and he like hypersexualizes everything. But I think they did a good job of like not over sexualizing him too much with the little girl around, right? I was kind of worried about that, where it was gonna make, you know, I've seen some anime that makes some pretty sketchy jokes when it comes to younger kids in the shows. So, but and those just always make me feel super awkward, and that's what I was really worried about. Like, I think I enjoyed this little like couple episode arc with Iris and everything, but I think I was so on edge, worried about what Kazuma was gonna do and if it was gonna make me feel awkward, that I almost feel like I didn't enjoy it as much as maybe I should have, you know? Because I was just sitting there just waiting for Kazuma. I mean, Kazuma accidentally, I don't know how much of his pants were down. Based on the way she was running away, I feel like it was down more than it should have been in that scene, and that was pretty close. Granted, he didn't do it on purpose, right? Like, he kind of just jumped out of bed, and it was like that. So, I don't think Kazuma had any really ill intentions in that regard. It was just Kazuma, with all of the luck stat that he has, just having really bad luck sometimes. So, but stuff like that I thought was going to be more deliberate and intentional from him in these episodes, and I was really worried the show was going to go there, and I'm not not the biggest fan of that stuff. So, but I know it's a different culture over there, and sometimes they're okay with doing that kind of stuff. So, but yeah. Anyway, we had the talk of Lalatina being married off to first Prince Jatis, who is off fighting the Devil King forces. We previously had a marriage be arranged or almost be arranged for Lalatina, so I wonder if we're going to be going in that direction again, or if it was just like, the talk of the nobles and it's not going to amount to anything. But I kind of like Kazuma jumping in, and even though he, what about our torrid love affair or whatever he said, kind of interrupting the monotony of what she was going through, because I kind of get that, where I'm not a big fan of big gatherings, especially family gatherings. I'm not one to talk about myself. I don't really care to talk about what I'm doing, my accomplishes, how I'm doing, things like that. So whenever our family gatherings are like, oh, how are you doing? And stuff like that. And I'm just like, oh, get me out of here. So I would love for someone, like, I always love that moment. Like, it's such a relief to me when it's like, all right, yep, we should head out. And it's like, oh, thank God, so... Anyway, I can kind of understand what Kazuma was doing there for Lalatina. But anyway, we have this noble thief now that is stealing from the evil rich people, and Kazuma, just out of his own greed, is willing to catch this person that's doing these noble things in order to buy some time and stay at this castle longer. Doesn't seem to care that they're stealing from evil rich people. So I guess we'll see. Is this gonna be another one of moments where it's like Kazu scum, like that kind of thing, where it's Kazuma having no issues going after this guy, and it's probably gonna be, or girl, and it's probably gonna be someone who is very nice and very generous and very caring, and Kazuma is just like, I don't care, as long as I get to stay. Granted, now they're stuck at a different castle, so maybe he'll be more motivated to find him quicker, now that he's not staying at the capital where he wanted to stay. So I guess we'll see. I guess it depends on how he's treated. Maybe Al Derp over here has has some really pretty maids or something like that that will that Kazuma will appreciate, and maybe he'll enjoy sticking around. I don't know, but I look forward to it. That's going to be it from me, though, guys. Hit that subscribe button. Check out my Patreon if you want to see more. There's 2 episodes ahead of time through my early access tier on there. Links in the description should be popping up on the screen, and I will see you guys in my future reactions. Bye-bye.